Today, I am announcing a process that will make it possible for additional families and loved ones to be reunited. First, we will create a process to allow extended family members of Canadian citizens and permanent residents to enter the country while respecting quarantine requirements. Beginning on October 8, 2020, certain extended family members of Canadian citizens and permanent residents will be eligible to travel to and enter the country. Premièrement, j'annonce que nous allons créer un processus pour permettre aux membres de la famille élargie des citoyens canadiens et aux résidents permanents canadiens d'entrer au pays tout en respectant les exigences de quarantaine. Lorsque ces nouvelles mesures seront en place, cela signifie que les membres de la famille élargie des citoyens canadiens et les résidents permanents canadiens seront admissibles à se rendre au pays et à y entrer. These new measures maintain the integrity of Canada's borders and all health-related checks already in place. These measures will include people in an exclusive, long-term relationship and their dependent children, as well as non-dependent children, grandchildren, siblings, and grandparents. As I said, these measures will take effect on Thursday, October 8, 2020. While new measures to allow admissibility will be put into place, I want to emphasize that travelers should not make any travel plans until they have received all the necessary pre-arrival authorizations. It's also important to note that extended family members will have a pathway to Canada as long as they stay in Canada for more than 15 days, meet all other admissibility requirements to enter the country, travel with a valid passport or documentation that shows that they fall under one of the permitted categories of travelers, and as long as they receive written authorization from the relevant authorities prior to travel. In addition, as the health and safety of Canadians remains our top priority, anyone wishing to enter Canada will be subject to all public health measures, including the mandatory 14-day quarantine period upon arrival in Canada. For those struggling with serious illnesses, the pandemic has proven to be especially difficult. To help ensure that they have the support that they need, we will also be introducing a process to allow foreign nationals to enter the country for compassionate reasons. Finally, let me address international students who contribute significantly to our economy, our universities, our colleges, our schools, and they enrich our communities across Canada. Effective October 20th, 2020, international students attending a designated learning institution that has been specifically approved by their provincial or territorial government as having a COVID-19 readiness plan will also be able to enter Canada.
So today we're announcing a new process for foreign nationals to be able to enter Canada for compassionate reasons. And this will apply to specific and limited situations. For example, to say goodbye to someone at the end of their life, or to provide care for someone in Canada who requires medical support, or to attend a funeral or an end-of-life ceremony. It will also be possible for those entering or returning to Canada for compassionate reasons to ask for limited release from mandatory quarantine in very specific situations where respecting the 14-day mandatory quarantine period isn't possible. And these situations could include being with someone you love to say goodbye at the end of their lives, or attending a funeral or end-of-life ceremony. While we of course want to be compassionate, we also need to manage the risk of community spread, and we all have to continue to be vigilant. The decision to allow someone to end their quarantine early will be coordinated with the provincial or territorial government who have their own laws. And those foreign nationals who wish to enter Canada for compassionate reasons will have to apply and be approved in advance of arrival. And of course, all travelers will continue to undergo health screening before they can fly to Canada, and no one who has COVID-19 will be allowed to enter. Detailed information on the process will be available on October 8th at Canada.ca. Thank you everyone for all of the hard work that you personally are making during this tremendously difficult time. We know that it's been a long haul, but we know we also have what it takes to get through this together. Thank you. Merci.